There's that catchy theme song, everybody. Meaning it's time for full. My leg won't stop going. It's like ding, 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 ding.
Hey, you know, we've had it so long, we should just leave it. Even if we do get something to play over, it's like, but this is.
El Ramo's been working on something for a couple years.
Yeah.
I know. And again, it's the canned one that comes with Rhodes. So
Right.
how many other shows have this as their intro, do you think?
We should find out.
I'll pretty much wager that there isn't anybody with 250 shows using this intro.
Right. For all
They're
of
like,
them.
let's try it for
Other
our
than
test show.
Just use ain't. Ain't is good.
I like ain't.
Ain't works.
Ain't.
Sun ain't gonna shine
I ain't
anymore.
doing 1,000 shows, Tony said at the, what was that thing we did, the party? Hey, remember people that didn't show up at the party? Check this out.
This is Chewey from Chewey Schwan Cheer Show thingy, whatever it is we do. Congratulations, 10 fucking years. I can't hardly believe it. I don't believe that you guys have made it that long, and the fact that I've known you guys for that long is even weirder yet. So, can't make it over this time, but have a great time. We will see you on the bike trails very soon. Congratulations on 10 years, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Chewy. Thanks for that nice little ditty. Oh, a ditty would be a song, maybe. Probably.
Yeah, but still,
but
nice
it's a
call.
sentiment.
Shout out.
It's a sentiment.
Yeah.
A sentimentality. Thanks, Chewy, and just make more shows because, by God, they're better than ours. Thanks.
They're entertaining.
Sometimes.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, boy. Rained on my head just a little today.
It's a little moist now.
What happened with you? Hey.
It's show 250.
Hey, look.
250. You know what that means?
Oh, yeah. Is it 250?
It's the semi-quincentennial.
Right.
Set some semi.
Semi-quincentennial.
Did you look that up today?
I'm looking at it right now.
Did you?
I'm just staring at it.
I don't
right
even know
now.
how to say that.
I had to. If you,
Are you?
I was like mouthing the word.
I was sorry.
No, it's clumsy. It's a clumsy damn word.
Show 250.
Semi-quincentennial.
That means halfway to 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you break it down.
Right on.
You get it.
Well, that's good. 250 is good.
We screwed up on 225 because we could have called it deuce and a quarter.
Oh.
We messed up.
Yeah.
Electra 225, baby.
Those are nice rides.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
They wouldn't fit in this room.
That's Tony talking over there with his new $20 Amazon rain pants on.
24.
$24 Amazon rain pants. Good to see how these hold up against the very spendy showers past.
2 days of torrential rain, and I thought for sure I was getting wet, and I took them off, and I was bone dry. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
That's like wearing a garbage bag, though,
Right?
kinda, right?
No, I'm not sweating. I don't have any, but it has a cinch around, to you lovely viewers, it has a cinch around the ankle, and then it has reflective, about that much reflectiveness on it. They've been fine for the money. I mean,
are they runner's pants, cyclist pants?
they were listed as cyclist pants.
Right on.
But you can throw a little bit of potato in there, cook it during your ride because it builds up.
They do have side pockets too, which I find fascinating.
You go to
like
the
exterior side pockets that if you needed to put a wallet or something in, you could do that.
Interesting.
And it would stay dry.
JK's over there.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Wearing a clutch.
Hey, clutch coming. Well, nearest place they're coming that I can see is Green Bay.
Yeah, but that's with...
Nearest place they're coming with Fu Manchu is somewhere in Indiana or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So, man.
Road tripping.
Fu and... Oh, my God.
Yeah,
so I had to wear... Even though it's a sausage casing T-shirt. It's like... I'm sucking it in.
This
is ab exercise.
I got this one at the Rockabilly Chili Contest.
They had some awesome
Tony got the white zipper.
I, too, got the white zipper hoodie, and Cleo reminded me that I already bought it for her. I'm like, well, this one's mine.
Yeah, don't die.
But they're very thin and very fuzzy, and I think they're nuclear powered because they get hot.
I like thin and fuzzy.
It fits under my raincoat well. It's a good layer. I'm very pleased with my sale purchase.
My
Smasher
t-shirt. My Smasher.
10 for what?
To look for a couple of 10-speed links or to find a 10-speed chain for Robert. He had a little bit of, Robert probably will never listen to our podcast, but he had a little bit of a shell shock when I brought in my Seguino cranks with 54 tooth, but it's only a 9-speed. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to work with your 10-speed chain. It seems to work pretty well.
It doesn't have the narrow wide profile on it.
It does not. It does not. But he wrote it, and he said it went really fast because his eyes watered, and then he wanted to know how much I wanted for it. I'm like, well, let's see what these are worth.
Let's see if it works. Yeah, they might be a little bit wide for a 10-speed, maybe.
He seemed to be okay. I think I'm just going to let him use them for a while and see, but he was not ready for what those cranks sell for new.
Oh, right on. Does it need more links in it to go for the 54?
Right.
I know we have some stuff.
Otherwise, just a 10. I'll buy a 10-speed chain.
Yeah, we've got some stuff.
His old chain to
mixing and matching chains isn't that great an idea, but
of course not.
We have some takeoffs that will probably be fine. And I could make it like mega long, and then you just have to cut a link out and put a quick link in there, maybe.
Right.
Property of Toho.
Is that
Rolls have a quick link though, don't they? From
that's
factory,
just mispronounced. Megalon.
Who do?
Roll.
You do.
Everybody has a quick link now, I think.
I mean,
not
my
except goofy people riding 1/8-inch chains.
Not my Chinesium cargo bike.
No,
I don't think so.
Is it an 8-speed or 7-speed?
7.
Yeah, probably not on that. Might have a master link.
1/8-inch.
Well,
if you look in the right lighting.
Oh yeah.
1/8-inch.
Bottle opener. Extraordinaire.
We're digressing, but I was riding to work and decided to try pedal assist 4 for the first time because I just don't really care. It's a torquey motor. 3 versus 4 is like, oh my God. It'll lift the front. If I have my feet on the ground and I want to accelerate from a stoplight, it lifts the front wheel. I'm like, okay, I should do
a papa wheelie on the thing.
I'm like, okay, but yeah, it's the same top speed, but it gets there way faster.
I saw it out in front of Metro Market the other day or something.
I was getting my glasses yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it about 3:30 in the afternoon.
That was me.
There's
dilated people.
There's another electric
because of the
in the Shorewood zone.
But not with an ostrich saddle on it.
Right.
Well, yeah, but
and
when you see the profile coming down the road, or like, wait, is that?
I also have my.
You'd be a little off piste.
I think I've gotten pretty creative because I have my panniers now on the outsides of the orbiter, so Daniel can sit in between the pannier and the frame of the bike. So he's got a little even added protection
from the panniers.
The pannier, provides a little bit more of a padding there. But yeah, I'm going to get a stem extension. I looked at it a little more closely.
Technology.
1/8-inch stem extension.
What's the E for? Engineering.
Back to 1/8.
Mathematics.
Right, yeah. And put my Mo Locos on it, and that's going to make that touring cargo fat bike night and day. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to look ridiculous. I'm going to love every second of it.
Burpee beer.
Burpee beer. Oh, we are almost to the hill, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Quick Milwaukee. We're all still talking Milwaukee stuff, aren't we?
Slightly, but
quick Milwaukee business. Fat Tire Tour Milwaukee, June 15th. Coming here to Milwaukee.
I was excited
until
I realized it's the same day as the turf benefit.
No.
Yes.
No.
We don't have to be out there till later.
Well,
No, I'm going to that.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. It normally ventures west. And the event is about 60th, not even 60th,
yeah, 50 somethingth in Layton.
Yeah, it's just a southern kind of.
I already looked it up. It's 11 miles from our
it's
studio.
Not undoable by any
It's just
stretch.
the easiest way to get there is Forest Home, which is maybe fine in the daytime, but not so great at 11:30 or midnight when it's over.
Well, I'm thinking of the exit.
Yeah, the exit.
Yeah, we would backstreet that for sure,
or back bus it.
I'm
sketch.
You're going to be motorified?
Probably.
Might be it's a good motorified ride.
I can bring the Smitty out.
Or I can just take my piece of shit so I can throw it on the bus. So that's what I'm thinking.
So Fat Tire Tour Milwaukee, June 15th. That'll start at probably 9:30, 10 in the morning.
Yeah, they actually already have.
Usually roll up.
10:15 is when they roll out.
Yeah.
And it's also at 8.
It's also a Pee-wee's Big Adventure theme once again.
40th year, man. Yeah.
So,
and they're resurrecting the
P-O-U-I.
Yes. Pee-wee's
See?
It is.
Burpee.
This adventure theme, that was one of the first ones I had gone on.
It was pretty close to one of the first ones for me, too, because somebody at
this was 2011.
Sobelman's did an absolutely perfect Pee-wee dance on the picnic table.
I remember being
the dude was, it was absolutely incredible. He did it so well. I was like, he's obviously watched that scene like 50 times.
Twarn't me.
Yeah, and then it went
not
out,
you.
And then it went out to Benno's.
Yeah, and we did keg pushes.
Yeah, they still do them on the things, but I'm
Benno's
like
is gone though, right?
Benno's is gone.
Yep. Yeah, the building is still there.
I think it's sold, even though
it's turned into something else.
They're already going to open it. Bring your business in here and work with me here.
So yeah, that's that thing, and so this other thing, this surf and turf skate park, Tony Hawk's been there before. Mm-hmm. Benefit Agent Orange. I mean, that's obvious reason to go there,
and also, just even for the local talent, and it's just a good eclectic. What I listen to, kind of.
When you were skating there?
Well, no. I mean, just in terms of what I listen to. Like, oh, hey, I got some surf rock with exotics, but like screaming ass Scam Likely.
Yeah.
Great show, by the way.
Is Scam Likely's Carrie's band?
Carrie Dean. Yeah, he's the drummer. That was so I decided.
I knew the band independent of Corey.
Of Carrie?
Carrie, I mean, and I was just like, I know that. He looks familiar, but I decided I wanted to see him, and he's such a cool cat, and I decided to go on Saturday. I rolled over there. I got there like 8:30, and I'm like, oh man, the opening band goes on, and I'm like, oh god, 8:30, they're a half hour late. I'm gonna be here all night. It was the second band.
Oh, nice.
So the first band only played a few songs, and Mm-hmm. So Scam Likely was old man approved because it was done by 11.
Oh, awesome.
I was able to roll home.
I got a feeling that venue is very curfew.
I think it is.
Because it's kind of right in that little condo
Carrie's
land.
one of the Wheelie Wednesday kids, isn't he?
Yeah, Carrie's one of the first guys that came into our bike shop.
Yeah.
Tall.
True. Yeah, I know. Long
Super
hair.
tall, long-haired.
Fixie.
The funniest thing about that is when I was a member of Buy Nothing River West, I threw my snow tires on, and he responded, I think those are perfect for my Civic. And I looked it up. I'm like, nah, I think you got a 5-bolt. And it turned out they were perfect for a Civic. And then he came over again. I'm like, Carrie, I only put 2 and 2 together that it's you when you pulled into my alley. So, yeah, he's a good cat. And the show was fucking great. I mean, they did Charlie, the lead singer, really got a great range. Really fun. Her dad plays in the Lovelies?
No, Love Monkeys.
The Love Monkeys.
Oh, the Monkey Spankers.
The lovely monkey spankers. But yeah, I love, because I feel that I have.
Their dad. I screwed that up.
I have caught them at, like, really from Incubus almost time. Because they played Center Street. At the Uptowner stage, just out of nowhere. I was like, oh, that's a clever name. And then I went in to get a drink, and they were just shredding while I'm waiting. And then Bob comes over. He's like, what the fuck is this? It's like, because they were almost like hitting Bad Brains type shred. And then coming back around and,
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, they've been just, I don't want to say groupie or stalker, but if they're on a bill, it's like shit. I got to check it out if I'm in the area, and it's worth it. So endorsement. If however sideways I did that.
Yeah. Did you guys notice I called the winner of the best meat at the Rockabilly chili contest?
Yep.
I was surprised.
Red Maple,
and I was surprised Beat Your Meat didn't.
Oh wait,
didn't get in there.
That was Joe. What Joe was at that booth?
Yeah.
So the
that reminds
Indian
me of
place
Mark's
didn't
chili.
win best meat. You're right. The Indian place won everything else.
Like most eclectic or some such.
Yeah, strangest, and also I had a lot. They had the biggest line.
I smell something rotten in the state of Denmark.
There was a big line.
Every year there just seems to be this one seeded line that just is perpetually long, and it's always something different.
Huh.
It's just conspiracy moments with Michael.
Well, Red Maple doesn't actually serve food, do they?
I think occasionally.
Yeah, it's like it was. But what reminded me of that chili that was so great is it tastes a lot like chili.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
Jack's one year did a chili, and they don't make chili at their restaurant, and it was
I think a few of those
phenomenal.
didn't or don't.
And the thing about Jack's is they just hand it to you. You didn't even ask for a ticket. They're like, here, just eat it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember Steve Roche.
Yeah.
So here's
one year was just like, just have some and. think of us fondly.
Yeah.
I'm like, of course I will.
But Hippie Steve.
Here's a thing that we've talked about before that's coming up on May the 4th. I don't know what else is going on that day that we might goof up. But this is the Mayday Mayhem in Osage.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who called in to say, hey.
Mike Lang, Derek Mauser here. In the words of Stevie Wonder, I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations on 10 years of podcasting. Me and the rest of the goats, thank you for your support within the biking community. Kudos to you guys. Peace out.
People really listen to our podcast.
Thanks, Derek.
That's nothing. I mean, that's
he's
crazy.
been on the show before. He talked about that event.
But he's still listening.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to build them up.
That repellent.
We got to build them up one by one by going to visit where they are, and then they listen because they're like, "Wonder what those guys are doing over in Milwaukee." It's kind of like Chewey. What are those guys doing in Decorah? What are those guys doing in Sage? What is that guy doing up in, northern Wisconsin? It's like kind of a little symbiotic relationship to listen to what each other's doing.
True.
I don't know if it just happened or if it's coming up this weekend, but Seeley Dave is doing or did a deal about his bike packing library thing, and I think Eau Claire.
Yeah, that's
coming, and I think he's doing one in Warsaw later.
Should I, in case Seeley Dave's listening, should I really make him frightened?
No. What'd you do?
Seeley Dave, in case you're listening, my ass was on your saddle today. I put on my Sally, Dave's old Sally. I'm riding my, I call him Raul Castro, my Castro Valley.
The bike?
My Bianchi.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
So I figured it had fenders. It's a 9-speed. It's a perfect rain ride. And I'm like, but I don't have a cedar seat post. So as soon as I got home, I said to Molly, I'm like, hang on. I got to go take care of a bike quick.
I rode a Selly this week.
It was Eau Claire yesterday.
Oh, okay. It was yesterday. Okay. All right. Well, by cracky, if it gets to Wausau, you should check it out. It's based up there in Seeley, but basic idea is if you need to borrow some bike packing gear, he has a good collection of very good top quality stuff.
Yeah, he does.
The kind of stuff that you probably wouldn't buy for yourself. Not
unless you're hardcore and using it daily
and stuff. Yeah,
touring. Yeah,
right.
He definitely does. His collection's impressive.
Yeah. So,
does he have hills?
There's hills. There's sand. Oh.
It was an anemic bell. There we go.
That's a bike.
I'm weird.
Cracky bell.
By the way,
weird geometry shapes and I'm dealing with.
By the way, I was very excited to have a bike that has a bell when I rode past Matt Marin's house today, so I could give him a bing, bing,
little
bing, bing,
bingy
bing,
dingy.
And I got the Koga. How do you spell it? Pronounce that company's name. The Australian
Nog
bell. Nog.
Canog.
Yeah, whatever it is. I have that bell.
K.
That Molly broke after like 2 days of using it, so I emailed the company and they asked me to send it back, and I actually didn't ask me to send it back. They just sent me a brand new one.
That's a good question.
That's it. Yeah.
So many stuff's going away.
Yeah.
Lamenting the loss of many of the old cool stuff.
They had some really neat lights and stuff.
Bell.
Oh yeah, they had the.
They still got
that
some
little
on the
storage brick.
They still. You know what I wish? I don't have a.
Would put there for skinny tires.
Trying to push the button on this, it doesn't work. I can't push the button on the screen.
Talk into the mouth.
Dag nabbit.
Does the
come on?
Does
Star
the
Trek
Apple,
reference?
The Apples that be make a touchscreen laptop?
Who?
The Apples that be. These guys.
What about them?
Do they make a touchscreen?
Sure,
laptop?
it's called an iPad.
So no, they don't.
Yeah, it's an iPad.
That's not a laptop.
You should.
It's like saying a Surface Pro is a laptop. It's not. It's not.
Does it have a detachable screen?
It has a detachable keyboard.
So does an iPad.
You guys are so close to King Missile.
Right. So it's the same. It's the same freaking device. Neither one of them are laptops.
Detachable.
Detachable penis.
Hey!
I found it.
Great song.
I found it laying on a blanket. The guy wanted $10. I talked him down to.
And my penis was
$50
missing
or whatever.
All right, we've gone down the penis rabbit hole.
It has
only one.
Molly had to show Daniel that we're trying to get him to wear underpants. Daniel, I love you. You'll listen to this years from now and be mad at me. And Molly had to show him that they have a trap door. Front trap door. So
does anybody use that front trap door?
No one ever does, but Daniel walked around for an hour with his dick hanging out.
Oh, nice. Was he doing the helicopter and whatnot?
He was just like walking around like, Dad. I'm like, Daniel, I know, man. Normally, you don't have any underpants on at all.
I don't know why they bother wasting the sewing time to make those things anymore.
Molly even asked me that. She's like, did you ever use that? I'm like, no.
It's for structural integrity.
Maybe it's for maybe for making the shape more prominent and round.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. We should go back in time and find out why the hell they put that.
Well, there's that company that's got the little hammock in there.
What? A what?
A nut hammock.
A hammock?
A hammock.
Isn't that a jock? Isn't that a jock? Michael Jacques?
Ah.
We've been through this hammock thing before.
Have we?
Hammock?
Just not long ago.
No, that's what the celly is. It's a hammock for your nutsack.
All right. Speaking of nutsacks,
we're at top of the hill.
This nutsack, Mike, JK.
Thank you, Michael.
JK brought this Chili Rabbit Cold India Pale Ale. They have many versions of rabbits. They had the cask conditioned rabbit, which was else.
I was not.
I've had
it was an on tap thing only at Hooligans for a while.
Hooligans.
Enjoy tangerine, mangoes, strawberry flavors from Kashmir and Indy, Idaho 7 hops. It's good, but it always makes me burp.
It's very. I also have the hiccups since I don't burp.
And it's 6.8%, so
it's pretty reasonable.
Kind of alcohoozy-ish on the thing.
Yeah, but their regular hazy is 7.2 or something.
No, it's like 6.7.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay, then.
They're all
I
dancing
think they always
in the same...
hit above the line. I think maybe they might be like Tim. They could be lying.
I've been seeing him regularly. Tim from Black Husky.
I saw him at Tompkins. The day of my colonoscopy, my reward meal. I forgot about that. we dropped in and it was like boom, and I'm like, it just happened to like notice that it was in. Well, yeah, I was still on the Twilight, whatever.
Oh, those drugs are awesome.
So, do either of you guys know what a RestoMod car is?
Of course.
Like,
see the 1800 RestoMod, the coolest one ever.
It wasn't yours, was it?
The Cayenne, no. The Cayenne RestoMod, that thing is just basically
old vehicle with modern stuff.
Right.
Well, oddly enough, and I have no idea why,
bikes,
both RestoMod bikes, which I registered the domain name, and I already put a Facebook page up, RestoMod Bikes, which I'm going to say is open to bicycles and motorcycles because I could see really cool RestoMod motorcycles.
Those are engine cycles. Unless you're going to be talking about electric bikes.
It's just RestoMod Bikes. It doesn't have to say engine or motor or any of that.
Just want clarification on the front page.
I could put engine cycles.
I'm making a shirt. We have to make a shirt.
Bicycles and engine cycles welcome.
Think of it as a record store. You just know.
Acoustic, electric, engine.
I like that idea. I think you got some legs there. You know where you could sell that? On RestoModBikes.com.
Probably.
So I don't know. There's not much there yet. I just feel like somebody like Mark Peterson with all his,
put some cool
revampified bicycles that some of them are very old and have been modified to the modernistic era would be perfect for this idea of this Facebook page.
I like this.
I just feel like it could be something that people could have a lot of fun with. So,
speaking of,
let's see if we can drill that one into the ground too.
I thought I saw a Mark Peterson
in our city.
Yeah,
in our fair town.
A doppelganger,
total doppelganger, and I'm like, nah, of course.
Speaking of
him.
engine cycles,
wasn't
we have this guy who never listens to the show. He's big. His name is Sam. He upgraded his BMW.
Oh, he said he was going to do that.
To a newer BMW. And for the record, Sam's two-wheel vehicle is more expensive than any four-wheel vehicle I've ever purchased in my life.
For sure.
Holy God, I had no idea they made motorcycles that expensive.
And you have to be a large human like him to even ride it. I
can't straddle it.
I can't touch the ground with my toes.
Nope. He says with his 300-pound frame on it, rolling second gear pulls the wheelie like all
I'm sure
day
it's
long.
Got a 1650 or something in there now.
No,
it's big.
13, but it's 120 pound-feet of torque.
It's big.
I mean, that's what I had in my Volkswagen diesel.
It's a BMW.
It had 4 wheels. I asked him what happens when it rains.
If I was going to have one of those, and I mean, it does have crashy stuff to keep it from getting really damaged, but you're going to throw that thing on the ground if you're riding it proper.
I hope he rides it proper. He crashed his other one. His 2017.
Into his buddy.
Well, it's his buddy's fault, but yeah.
Hey, remember when we were talking about Seeley Dave before?
Hey, guys, it's Seeley Dave calling from the snowy Northwoods. Just wanted to wish you happy 10th anniversary on the podcast. Sorry I couldn't come down for the party, but it's election day, and my wife is working the polls. And
good for your wife.
So you'll have to have a beer for me, and I'll have one for you up here. Anyway, congratulations on a lot of shows. I've listened to many of them.
What a fool.
Look forward to,
must be bored.
You guys producing a bunch more in the future. Again, happy anniversary.
Not 1,000.
Thanks, Dave. Recording. That's Seeley Dave, folks. Celebrity after celebrity has been calling us on the phone saying, thank God you guys are not quitting yet.
Did we get the celebrity?
Which celebrity? I don't know. We don't have any more celebrities today.
Okay.
There might be some in the hopper for future shows.
Okay.
We're going to have to sprinkle these through every once in a while just because.
They are fun.
You got to have, celebrities and whatnot. So, hey, there's one link in here I want to call out if I haven't called it out yet, besides the RestoMod bikes thing. There's some company, this was in Bicycle Retailer, at least where I found it, but they're crowdfunding 32 and 36-inch wheeled bikes, but for like Shaquille O'Neal sized people. Not just to be some idiot.
Coker started that.
Yeah, but these are more, I think these are more better.
Dirty Niners, right? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. You can't get 8 no better than that.
Dirty Sixer.
Dirty Sixers, and they also make a Dirty
e-bikes, 32 and 36 inch.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
So and they're not, a Cokers are kind of.
Cokers are 36.
Bottom of the barrel bikes, though. These are not so
They were
much.
way more into the unicycle. Yeah, no, those are high-end bikes.
Yeah, these
those are
more
Shaquille weight bikes.
Real performance bikes for very, very tall and largish people. So anyway, you can check that out. I'm sure they have a Dirty Sixer crowdfund something. But Bicycle Retailer, heck, you can't, you can just find that stuff on the web now. You don't even need to be in the industry anymore to figure that one out.
29ers scare me. Can you imagine what a 32 or a 36 is like? I did ride
it's
Spinner's 36. It was hilarious.
Where's that penny farthing clock in?
Do not talk of that. I think that's probably a 36.
Oh, I think it's bigger than that.
39 maybe.
Nope.
I think it's bigger than that.
Let's go measure it. We're going to go over there and have a beer.
Right, we are. So we're going to go measure it. We'll report back next week.
It may have been
homework. We gave ourselves homework.
It may have been on stage whilst El Rongo was playing at the party.
Measurement through the YouTube video.
Wait a minute. We forgot the one big thing.
What, Record Store Day?
We could look at it one of two ways. Well, two big things. We could look one of two big ways. I'm going to say good riddance, Pizza Man. You might say adios, Pizza Man.
I might say you can still drive out to Mayfair if you really want a Pizza Man.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't.
I never thought that it was going to last at that location here on the east side. That
has to be pricey, too.
Was it Stubby's was there for years.
Yep.
But I never thought it was going to last there.
It was the door at the original North in Oakland. The annoying door that...
always. That was the only place I would eat.
It had a medieval contraption that
it was
counterweighted
the door.
Until the friction fire, it had a very serious wine collection too.
Yeah. It just had a good vibe.
That wasn't their friction fire.
That cobblestone.
Other people are saying they torched it. They did not torch it. Yes, it was a cave. It was a cave-like atmosphere.
It was cool as hell. And
I liked it.
I had a doppelganger in the area at the time that apparently was a real dick. Because
unlike yourself.
At the time. I'm just saying. This was 90s. During 90s.
90s Dick Michael.
Yes. No, there was drunk evil robot, but it wasn't me. It was like, I would have known coming here. But just booted, banned. You're out of here. You told you not to come here. We told you not to come here ever again. And I was like, I didn't even been here for about a year and a half. in the area. But whatever.
All right. Well,
Pizza Man memories, everybody. So
Adios,
just like Britney Spears said.
Oops,
we did it again.
Speaking of 420 and Record Store Day and whatever, Von Munz is spinning at Lilliput early, like 7 a.m. to 9:30 in the
Farwell
morning.
Lilliput?
Yes. And the scuttlebutt about the shirts for the Green Mile being a Von Munzian origins, perhaps.
Right.
Oh,
I may have to go to Lilliput to be talked into participating.
All right. This is something.
I don't know.
This would be
Saturday morning too.
This would be tomorrow.
No,
this Saturday. Day after tomorrow. We're not Friday anymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the morning, in the morning you go down to Lilliput to get talked into doing it by Von Munz.
Right on.
And if it works out, it's like
and get a shirt.
It's one of I think 20. It rolls out at 3. 3.
Rolls out at 3. Starts at 1.
If memory serves.
It's kind of going to be an interesting idea because it starts at 1 at Gathering Place. There's going to be some people drinking for 2 hours and then trying to run.
You mean 28 hours? They're going to be drinking the night before.
I suppose
Come
you're
on.
right.
Okay. All right. I gotta make a tech support call, so we'll do this again next week. Thank you very much for listening to the 250th episode of our
the semi-quincentennial. I didn't even have to look. I didn't even have to look.
Awesome.
It's baked in. It's baked in.
It's there. It's there.
There he is. Bye.